Some jobs you take for money, others for adventure. This one, it was a mistake from the start. The ad was simple. Maintenance worker needed for a private island. All expenses paid, life-changing pay. I didn't ask questions, I needed the money. The island looked like paradise. Lush trees, white beaches, a mansion straight out of a magazine. My job was easy sweep, clean, keep the place perfect. The other workers kept to themselves, no small talk, just silent nods. Mr. Sterling, the man in charge, gave me one rule: don't ask questions. Do your work, get paid, stay out of everything else. For that kind of money, I agreed. I figured they were just eccentric rich folks. I settled in, swept leaves, polished glass, and tried to enjoy the peace. The days were calm, the pay was good, and I told myself not to get curious. But the silence on the island was heavy. It started to feel like it was hiding something. I tried to ignore it, but some things can't be ignored forever. The longer I stayed, the more the silence pressed in. I was grateful, but uneasy. I kept my head down, but the island's secrets were everywhere. I told myself not to rock the boat, but on this island, the silence itself starts to ask questions for you. And soon, I'd have to answer. By day, the island was perfect. Sunshine, order, and quiet work. The staff moved like ghosts, keeping everything pristine. We maintained the illusion of paradise, but at night, everything changed. The peaceful quiet turned into a tense, watchful silence. Shadows twisted and the air felt charged with something unseen. The other workers became patrols, moving in pairs, faces grim. They ignored me completely, as if I didn't exist. I watched them from my window, flashlights sweeping the grounds. They weren't just maintaining the estate, they were guarding it. I started to feel watched, a prickling on my neck that wouldn't go away. Every night the sense of unease grew. I tried to dismiss it as paranoia, but the feeling only got stronger. The island had secrets, and I was right in the middle of them. I realized I was more prisoner than guest. Curiosity became obsession. The rule, don't ask questions, felt more like a threat. One night, I heard whispers outside my window, urgent and hushed. Against my better judgment, I followed the sound to the mansion's back entrance. The door, usually locked, was ajar. Blue light spilled out. I slipped inside, heart pounding. A sterile hallway stretched ahead, the whispers replaced by a low electronic hum. At the end, a door glowed with blue light. I crept closer, drawn by the need to know what was hidden here. My hand shook as I pushed the door open. I had to see what secret was worth so much silence. I stepped inside, knowing there was no turning back. The truth was waiting for me. And I was about to find it. Inside was a security room, walls covered in monitors, every inch of the island under surveillance. I saw the beach, the paths, even my own window, cameras everywhere. This wasn't privacy, it was control. The staff weren't just workers, they were guards, watchers. I wasn't an employee, I was a specimen. Suddenly, a cold synthetic voice echoed from a hidden speaker. You were told not to ask questions. Panic surged. I was caught. The screens flickered, zooming in on my face. A live feed. Your curiosity has violated the terms of your agreement, the voice intoned. I backed away, heart racing. You should not have come here. I turned and ran, the voice echoing in my head. I burst out of the mansion, sprinting back to my cottage. The island wasn't paradise, it was a cage, and I was trapped inside. I knew then, I had to escape, before they decided I knew too much. The next day, the illusion was gone. The staff watched me openly now. My cottage had been searched. They wanted to send a message. Nowhere was safe. I knew I had to get out. That night, I mapped a route through the blind spots I'd seen in the security room. I slipped into the darkness, every sound amplified by fear. I crept to the marina, heart pounding, and found a small motorboat. I expected alarms, but there was only silence. I started the engine and sped away, not daring to look back. I made it to the mainland, but a part of me never left that island. I never told anyone the full story. Some places aren't meant to be understood. Some secrets are best left behind. The island's silence still haunts me. I took the deal, but I paid the price. And I'll never forget the eyes that watched me. Not all escapes are clean.